Welcome back to another episode of Shake the Room Podcast, where we give the real ones their flowers and we do it for the culture. Y'all already know who I am, FlyRecruiterKeem. I got my boy with me. What's good, baby?
What's going on, man? You over there looking like Easy King. You
You work for AT&T. What you talking about? About to sell me this new iPhone. Anyway, what up, DJ? How you doing, huh? Too easy, Lee. What's up, baby? Yeah. What up, man?
Cool, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know it.
What is that?
My neck on crew.
What is that?
No, this is my Mr. Rogers special. You know what I'm saying? Only guys with beards can pull it off, though.
Anyway, I ain't even gonna say nothing. I can't have. All right, you know what? I can't have a beard because I'm in the military.
I get that. You know, I'm gonna keep it. Bro, you got some real clear skin, bro. You know, I ain't seen my chin in 4 years. I don't know what it look like. I got a star crunch under here. I can't get it. You know?
Okay, all right, fair enough. Hey, man, today. Sorry, so dumb, bro. Hey, today we have an amazing guest, as we always do.
Yes, sir.
And this female here, she's a powerhouse in the studio. She's a model. She's a fitness coach. She's an actress. She's here to show us how to build your brand, your body, and your purpose, and show how all of that can go in hand, from photo shoots to the boardroom. So we got Boss Lady Nicole.
Yeah. What's going on, sweetie?
Hey, y'all.
But you can always tell when there's a black woman in the room. Black women just have a, it's just cocoa butter in life. I don't know what to tell you.
How you doing?
Good,
I
good.
like the fit.
No, thank you.
Like it.
Appreciate it.
I like it.
Thanks.
How's everything going? What's new?
Whew, it's going. Just building my brand,
Yeah.
building my business. I mean, being an entrepreneur is not easy. It's not easy. Like that 9-to-5 life, I ain't gonna lie. It's nothing against it. That was me.
Gotcha.
But I took the initiative this year. Like what I prayed about last year. That's why the saying is like, you got to be careful what you pray for. And I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm saying it in a good way as well. Like last year, I mean, I worked for MetLife for like 7 years. Very good, 500 Fortune company. And although I did have my business, but I had to pick and choose. Like, okay, well I'm gonna continue to build theirs up, keep showing up for them, being on time, but then neglecting my own business.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I'm finding myself doing this after work, when I'm asleep, going to bed at 12 o'clock, getting back up, taking my kids to school. And then next thing you know, it's like I have just a little bit of time for my own business. This year, as of May, I part ways and I'm 100% by myself.
That's what
Hey,
I'm talking about.
congratulations.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Congratulations.
talking about.
So for the viewers who don't, damn, I said viewers. Oh my God. I've been along. Oh my God. Yo, I've been along that too long. Oh, okay. Let me get myself together. For the viewers, right, who don't know who Boss Lady Nicole is, can you explain to them who you are?
Yeah,
Okay,
camera.
this the camera.
Yep, this
The red one with the red.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so for those who don't know me, I am an entrepreneur. I do several things, and I'm a believer in that you only don't have to just do one thing. And I found myself like battling, like, okay, I love to do all of these things. Do what you love, but in the same sense, be conscious on what you do. But I made a way to where like everything that I do also goes hand in hand. I do fitness. Fitness is my baby because I had a baby 7 years ago, and after I had the baby, I was like, damn, I'm fat. Like straight up, just was not happy with myself. And I made that change. And I was like, I'm gonna stay consistent. And I was like, okay, God, if I get in this gym and I give up, I don't want to give up. So I made that commitment to myself to not give up. And I've been in the gym strong for 7 years after I had that last baby of mine.
That's dope.
And only of that too, I got into modeling, I got into acting. And this also just teaching other women to like, embrace their beauty, embrace stretch marks, cellulite, whatever the case may be. Even with getting surgery done, like, I mean, if that's what you want to do it. I'm all for it. But, that's.
I like that. Yeah. So when did your fitness journey? Well, you already answered that 7 years ago.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? See, pay attention. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I caught myself. So let's talk about your fitness journey, right? So I know for me, being in the military, fitness is very huge. It's big on we got to make sure that we stay fit. So I know you said, you know, you had your daughter, son,
I had a little boy.
little boy. Okay, so you had your son, and you wasn't happy with your body. So talk us through that journey and how are you staying fit with your journey right now?
So when I first started off, like, I ain't gonna lie, my best friend, she was like, girl, you want to go to the gym? Because I was like, girl, I'm just fat. Man, look at my stomach. This complaining as women do, you know. And I mean, as men, sometimes I feel like y'all don't care. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't care about no damn food, but we do, though, because it's more of a confident thing.
Right.
So after I had the baby, I'm just like, okay, I gotta do something about this. I don't no longer want to eat how I eat.
Right.
I don't no longer want to just continue the old habits that I had. So at that moment, I joined this gym. I mean, it was like $135. And shout out to Apex too, because I was there for 5 years. And my trainers was like amazing. It was hard for me at first, but I mean, I stuck through it. The soreness, not knowing what to do, not knowing what to eat to keep my gains. And I just went from there, and I'm like, it's therapeutic.
Right.
Like, if I don't go to the gym, like today, to be honest, I ain't feel like going. I did not want to go today. But I know that's just something more of a lifestyle for me. Like, if I don't go to the gym, I feel like shit.
Okay, so you say that a lot of people, they struggle to give themselves grace on that journey, on that fitness journey.
Yeah.
How do you let your clients know that, yo, it's okay, and celebrate your wins? You know what I'm saying? Like, you were here one day and you're now here. How do you kind of, because I know you're all about, you know, motivating women. How do you let them know that, hey, it's okay, give yourself grace. Look at your wins that you're making, your strides.
Show up. That's all you gotta do is show up. I mean, I got clients that be like, oh, I don't feel like going there, or cancel. They'll find every excuse not to show up. The best thing you can do is show up. You showed up to that gym today. We're gonna do something. Whether if you didn't do all your reps, because I know people be lying. They be you did 10, oh, you did 8, I saw it.
Right.
But it's still just about showing up and just, you know, having that accountability for yourself, and then being able to have that person to push you to go to the gym every day. Even if you don't go to the gym, just stay out the walk, do something, instead of sitting down.
Yeah.
So,
And I think the most difficult thing about the gym is that you don't see the results right away.
Yeah.
So we live in a society that is just instant gratification. We want results right now.
Oh, yeah.
So how do you stay disciplined, and how do you encourage your clients to do that? Because, like, I know for me, it took me a while to kind of get into that mindset of like, all right, I really need to stay consistent in the gym because it's going to pay off.
Yeah. So, I know a lot of people do want instant results, and I'm gonna kind of like circle back on surgeries. Like, I did have lipo, I'm not gonna lie, but no, I did not get no BBL. I was terrified. I thought that God was gonna make an example, baby, and I was gonna die. So I ain't do it. But even with surgery, that's why I say when it comes down to surgery in the gym, it goes hand in hand, because even if that person went to go get on the table, you know, to go get lipo done, let's say that for instance, even with that, that's a journey in itself. You're not going to see your instant results right off that table. A lot of people don't understand that. And even after the fact, even if you do decide that, oh, I already got my body done, I ain't going to the gym. And I be trying to reach out to girls like that too, because you know what they do? You get right that fat, that fat goes right back.
100%.
And all you doing is keep giving your money to these doctors and stuff, instead of going to that gym and paying your $20 a month. But you just paid $3,000-$4,000 a year on your surgery for lipo.
Right.
So by just talking to these women and encouraging them, regardless of where we're not going to be where we are, you know, where you want to be at, but the best thing for you to do is show up and stay consistent in that journey. And if you need that push, that's what I'm here for.
So what makes you stand out as a trainer versus all the other trainers? Like, why should people choose you?
Because I'm real. I'm gonna give it to you real and raw. I'm not gonna show you no like fake results.
Get your ass up.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I was training, when I first had started off, like, I'm now kind of like completely by myself because I know how to work out. But when I first had started off, I had some very amazing trainers. I had 3 of them, and I mean, I'm complaining, but I would do it. I'm talking about, I don't feel like doing this shit today. Y'all got me messed up. But in the sense of, I still kept going.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I just, like, I wanted to give up. I just like, I'm gonna quit. But me investing my money into that, you know what I'm saying? It really, I got results. And not only just working out, it also depends on what you put in your body. Because that plays a very crucial part too. People want abs. I mean, we can do sit-ups, we could do Russian twists all day, but what'd you eat today?
McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's dead.
Yeah. You mother, model, fitness coach, actress. You wear a lot of hats. Out of all the hats that you wear, what's the one that's your favorite right now?
Whoosh, hi. I mean, being a mother, that's one of my favorite ones. I can't even say that I'm not happy about being a mother. I have 4 children.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, that last baby be just because that baby was not planned.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, they put something on my ass. Like, oh my gosh. I mean, I went from 143 pre-pregnancy
Uh-huh.
to 205.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, damn, like 4 kids, 3, I'm good. I snap back.
Mm-hmm.
But that 4th child put something on me. So I'm like, But just being with my kids in general, just, being a mom, being able to wear all these different hats, it can be very overwhelming.
Right.
But I'm still learning how to balance that all out.
Yeah, I was gonna say how you keep yourself from burnout, because that in itself is trying to be there present for the. Yeah, I know that gym will be mental. I release so much stress in the gym. You know what I'm saying? I'm a morning person.
That I do because I boxed too.
Okay.
I boxed for like 2 years, and then I just I messed up my rotator cuff, so I had kind of called it quits. So I was like, I'm gonna stop.
Yeah.
This year, being on that bag, I mean, like it releases stress.
Mm-hmm.
So you mad, you upset,
Yeah.
or just want to just release that bag right at the gym.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Was you able to get them combos down? I boxed for a while, and then I did the same thing. I had surgery on my rotator cuff, and I couldn't. Yeah, so I couldn't box for. I boxed for about a year and a half.
Yeah,
and people don't understand boxing.
That's a lot. Keeping the gloves up.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, the hands get tired. It's a wrap. Bro.
And then my trainer, shout out to Sam. Man, he used to put them hands back up. I'm literally getting tired.
Yeah, the poodles. What should I use?
Like, you mean like the little things? Yeah, he used that.
Okay.
And then sometimes on the bed too. But my God, they put a lot.
Boxing is crazy. I was shadow boxing myself for like 2 months before I did anything else. He was just like, "I just go in the corner and just keep punching." I'm like, that's it. That's what we gonna do?
But then it's so stupid. I'm like, everybody looking at me and
I'm doing this, bro. I'm like, stupid, bro. Get your opponent in here, bro. You know what I'm saying? But so as a fitness coach, I know you've seen a lot of transformations, right? You helped a lot of people. What is one of the biggest transformations that you helped accomplish?
Glutes.
Glutes.
I told you I was scared to get on that table.
Okay.
To get a BBM. I'm serious. But I always had a foundation, I'm not gonna lie. But it's nothing wrong with going to the gym to transform or kind of round it out or whatever. A lot of women do, especially these days, because growing up, that was not a trend.
Right.
Like having BBL surgery was not a trend. But these days, a lot of people that don't have nothing at all, they want something because they feel like that's the trend, basically. So that's one of the things that I really focus on. I mean, I do full body, but I just really try to teach women that you can do this a natural way, regardless of your size. You might not have a tremendous, that's not normal, well, it is. But depending on your foundation of your body, that's the type of, you can grow your glutes, but it just depends on the foundation. I try to school a lot of women on that. You be about this little, not trying to be mean to nobody. Legs be about this skinny and you got this big old booty. Like, it does not.
You look like a wasp.
Match.
So give it to y'all. I done been in the gym. You know that little hip thrust where you put all the weights on. I was like, I see the girl like 3 plates on each side. I got this. I was like, you gotta get the glute strength up in there though. You know what I'm saying? So you talk a lot about building confidence with women and helping them have long lasting confidence with their body, with everything. What does confidence in the importance of confidence mean to you personally as a Black woman?
Okay, so, and I'm gonna say this because I'm gonna say this to them. Women by nature are jealous of other women. So, sometimes confident, you walk in the room, sometimes you be like, damn, she look better than me. Your confidence level drop. But as I try to teach other women, listen, we all are made different. We all have some flaws about us that we don't like, but you need to embrace your flaws no matter what it is. It's nothing wrong with fixing or trying to feel better about yourself, but appreciate what you already have. You know what I mean? So that's kind of my level of what confidence mean to me. I'm gonna walk in the room, I don't give a fuck who in there.
Straight up.
I went to the BET Awards at the dinner. I didn't care who was in there.
Straight up.
LaToya Luckett complimented me. I said she was beautiful. She said me too. Guess what? I'm going to walk in the room like I own that room.
Right.
I'm going to give that level of confidence like it's me. All eyes on me.
Right.
That's why it don't matter because there's a lot of beautiful women out here. But in the same sense, it's like I'm going to have that level of confidence walking in the room like I own it.
So I love that. And I love that you said y'all complimented each other because I think we don't see enough.
No, we don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, As soon as somebody confidence dropping, like, oh, she look better than me. Now judgment sets.
Yeah. Oh, they don't like her. Like, I got being
Yeah. But that's what's up.
So with you being in the industry, do they and I'm just really asking, do they force you or try to force you to look a certain way or to be like a certain size or things like that? Because I know you focus on glutes and all of that type of stuff. So with how your body is and the people that you train, do they force you to look a certain way?
Oh, no. I've never experienced that. Okay. So, no.
That might be some old stuff then.
What it was, Tyra Banks.
Yeah.
Now that when I was younger, I used to watch that show. Like, I mean, faithfully watch that show. And I'm like, I'd never be that size because when I was in middle school, I was a 0. I would never be a size 0.
Right.
But I think it was Takara. She made the difference for a plus size model.
Yeah.
I would be considered a plus size model.
Right.
Because I'm not a 0 or a 2.
I mean, because the spectrum for what they consider, it was never designed for us in general.
Exactly.
You're gonna have fun with this one. You're gonna have fun with this one. I went to performing arts high school. I went to Gibbs High, right? I was in the dance program. I'm a dancer. My girlfriend was a dancer. We took ballet and everything. She's black. She got a big booty. The white instructor used to always be like, "You gotta tuck your belly in," and she'd be like, "Man, I'm trying to tuck my belly in." I'm like, this is her build. She's got powerful legs.
Right.
It was they almost But black ballet dancers, women are amazing. You know what I'm saying? But they wanted us to fit that mold. So I kind of understood what you were trying to say.
Yeah.
But that always stood out in my head. I remember looking at her, she in her tights and doing point, and the instructor told her to tuck her butt in.
We go through that in the military too, like where we have our body weight standard. And then I'm like, man, this got to be updated because for the blacks and Hispanics, they're usually going to be more thicker. You know what I'm saying? Their build is different. They're not overweight. That's just genetics.
Right.
They're not fat.
Yeah.
Especially nowadays, you have more people that's in the gym. They're just bigger. They're not fat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I asked that question if like weight ever played a role with any gigs you was trying to do or any photo shoots you was trying to do.
Well, as far as gigs, yeah, but typically before I would even submit for a certain type of gig, I would look at the description, and I'm not gonna lie, if the description does not fit me, I don't even touch it.
I like that.
Got you.
You've done some time in front of the camera now. Can we talk about this Tubi movie?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
So you've had a chance to be on the screen and be in front of the camera as the lead?
Yeah.
Okay. What was that experience like, and how did you bring yourself to the camera, to the character?
Okay, so just to kind of give y'all a little update, it's still going.
Okay.
I mean, we're about like 5 scenes left for the movie, and then it'll be released. We had a little hiccup, so we had to pause it. At first, once that opportunity was brought to my attention, I was like, "Oh, y'all beat me." But I was definitely grateful for it because I'm just like, for some reason, God led me in this path, so I'm gonna take it. And this is what I always wanted to do anyway. But just being a lead character, like, I appreciate the girls that I'm working with anyway. Like, I mean, they're amazing. Because when I first started, I was like, I don't know how this gonna work. Because, we're dealing with different females' attitudes and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't know. But I know how I am. I try to bring good energy, and I always talk, and try to, like, break the ice. The opportunity, I mean, it was... Listen, this movie finna be grimy. I ain't gonna lie. I felt like I got a role of being a very grimy person.
What kind of movie is it?
So, it's called P-Game. And I'm the lead girl. So basically, I'm finessing men. Supposed to be sleeping with men and taking the money.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you said there's 5 scenes left?
It's about 5 scenes left.
So y'all need somebody?
You
listen, let me just walk by real quick, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Say that to my mom, like, your mom made it. No, you said something.
I don't know how good movies be.
Yeah. Please sleep up. But you said something like you don't know how the girl's gonna be, but you got that Tampa in you, and you got that Southern charm and that twang, and I think I'm from St. Pete, you know what I'm saying? Us from down here, sometimes we make people feel comfortable. Like, even this is my first time meeting you, and walking in, like you said earlier about you real about stuff. You walking in the room, I'm like, okay, cool. So I feel like you might disarm people sometime and make it easier. So did you walking on set, did you experience that?
I mean, I could, like, when we first did our very first, like, opening scene, It did feel kind of like, a little awkward, but I was like, I'm such and such, and, introduce myself. And I think at that moment, once I opened up and talked to them, it kind of let their guards down.
Right.
So, and then especially, I'm the main lead, so they probably like, why they chose her? I don't know. But I mean, it was we cool. We all good, we celebrate each other wins, and we literally, we follow each other and everything, and we do shout outs and stuff like that. So we all cool.
That's what's up. Is this your first film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How did that happen? I'm trying to get on Tubi too. I'm trying to figure it out.
But we got Wendy. We just need to shoot it, bro.
Right. That's true. You're right. This was in 2023. I was presented this opportunity. To be honest with you, I kind of I'm the type of person, closed mouths don't get fed. And I just opened my mouth and I DM'd. I ain't gonna lie. I DM'd the producer.
Gotcha.
And he reached back out to me and I was like, ooh, okay. And we talked, we had a conversation, we had a meeting on Zoom, and I got the lead role.
Send me his IG.
I will.
I'm like, yo, I'm for the sequel.
No, but we are having a sequel. Yes, it's gonna be a part 2, and we're gonna do a little series. So
yeah. Just put in a good word for us. Talking about the DM him and be like, yo, your boy.
No, I'm gonna tell him personally.
I
got you.
Shake the room, gonna be on the man. I told you, I'm leaving here with something for every guest. I'm leaving with something. So also, all right. So you also model, right? Have you worked for any big magazines or anything of that yet, or contests?
So no magazines, but as far as the bikini contest, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I did do a bikini contest in 2023. I'm gonna kind of tell y'all about how when I say confidence, I'm the type of person that do have to practice what they preach, because sometimes you can't be your own, you be negative towards yourself sometimes. I know I can't be like your own biggest critic. Child, I ain't gonna win that. I'm gonna do it though. And I'm like, I'm just gonna show up and go. And what was the lady from the tattoo? It was a really good show. It was like on TV. I can't think of the name. Y'all help me.
The tattoo TV show?
Yeah.
Yes.
What was the one with the lock? She was so pretty.
But Duchess.
So she was the judge. And man, oh man, I was like, oh shit, she's judge. I won second place. I did not win first place because I felt like at that time, I could have pushed for first place. Next time I'm doing first place. I don't care. Yeah. Maybe next year. But I did do second place in the bikini contest. And then I also walked for Miami Fashion Week. That was something I put on my vision board. That and New York Fashion Week. I mean, I put it on my vision board and I was like, one day, this year was that day. Twice.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. That's big, man. Yeah. It's crazy the power of writing stuff down and manifesting.
Yes.
And leaving it up to God. Because the last 2 years I've been writing a lot of stuff down, and I go back to my notes and I'm just start checking stuff off. And when you look back and reflect, you realize how much you accomplished. Yeah. And it's mind blowing to see man, the things that I didn't think I could do, I'm actually doing it.
Yeah.
It's so true. Oh my God. And I have to tell myself that every day. I just feel like, and I don't know if y'all ever feel like this, you are, doing your own thing and you feel like, dang, I feel like I'm not accomplishing this.
Yeah.
But people on the outside that's looking in, like, dang,
you doing it.
And I'm like, but I just be in my head so much like I'm not where I want to be at.
Yeah. Right.
I'm on my way, but it's just like, of course, it's hurdles and stuff you got to jump through to get there. But,
But it's because...
Go ahead.
It's because you're running your race and
I was just about to say that.
And I think what's important about that, because I experienced something like that a while back. So like a friend of mine, he in prison, but his little brother, I remember his little brother, and he said something to me. He's like, man, I see you all the time, man. I look up to you, dude. And we get so caught up running our race that you don't know the other Nicoles, the Ambers, the Tashas, or whatever that's looking at you just from afar. Like, man, look, like you looking at somebody else like, I'm trying to hit that point. Somebody's looking at you right now. A whole bunch of somebody's like, I'm trying to hit her point. So like that, I think that's important. But we be so focused running our own race, which is good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's true.
Yeah, I got a question. Sorry, how growing up in Tampa? what was little Nicole like? You know what I'm saying? Was she this confident little girl, or did you and that knew she was always going to be in the spotlight, or did you grow into all of this?
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a little story.
Let's go.
She had to
Okay, okay, so I'm the type of person, I'm like really like since I was younger, BET was like mine.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like 106. Damn, Rap City, The Basement, all of these shows. I'm like, yo, one day I'm gonna be a part of this.
Yeah.
One day, like I'm so serious. I was like, one day I'm gonna be a part of this, and it's just so amazing. Like I literally been in these rooms.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Last year, this year, like thank God for these opportunities because as I was younger, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I am shy.
Mhm.
Probably right now, I'm shy. I'm so serious, but it's just like I know what I wanted and I know where I wanted to be at. But not thinking back then, we didn't have social media. We didn't have all these little different things where we could try to network with people. So when I tell people like network, you just never know who you may run into that may give you that opportunity. So what I did was, like I said, my biggest saying is consistency is key, but also another thing is closed mouths don't get fed. You sit right there, you see this person, network with this person, you never know how they can help you.
Right.
Because I did all of this, I didn't be in rooms. I got content I ain't even posted yet that I didn't be in rooms with. You know, and I was at when I was at the BET Awards this year was really amazing compared to last year. I was really able to maneuver and talk to these people that can put me in position they have. So I would just say really just go after for what you want.
Right before the falling.
I wasn't always confident like this.
Right. Yeah.
You know, it's crazy you said that. I feel like our people, we have this mentality sometimes that we're just too prideful. Like I know I'll get in rooms, I'll be like, yo, that's Lee right there. Let me go say something. They're like, yo, what you doing? You can't go talk up to him. I'm like, why not? I'm trying to get to where he's going, where he's at. I'm gonna ask him how did he do it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's just a conversation, it's network. Because like you said, closed mouth do not get fed. So if you're not asking the right questions, being around the right people, and changing your culture, you got to change your village. You're never going to really get nowhere.
Yeah. Change the village. I think, I'm off the questions. I bet you say stuff and I'll be hearing, excuse me, change your village. And you going out on your own right now and just walking on faith. Is there a team or who's in your support system?
Oh, yeah. Listen, I do have people in my corner and I really appreciate everybody who's in my corner right now. But there's also come a time where it's like you have to realize like certain people, especially when you love them, you know, and they're not supporting you. And it's just like, well, damn, you don't believe in my vision.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people really only believe you once it happens.
Right.
You know, and it's just like you fighting this battle with yourself. Like, damn, I know where I'm going to do and I know where I'm headed at. But sometimes them people not meant to go with you. And that's what I have to accept. And it's hard and it breaks my heart too.
What you say that, so I'm a Pisces. I like long walks on the beach, and I like my person that I'm with. Whatever, if it's hard for me to share stuff when I'm in a relationship with somebody because if your opinion matters to me, but my art, I'm sensitive about it. I'm a content creator or whatever. You know, I like just whatever I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's if I share something with you and you don't respond a certain way, I don't want to put it out. I think low of it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful who you share that stuff with, especially when it's near and dear to you. But your people around you, definitely, you got to keep the people who are going to keep your energy up. But I haven't been in relationships where like, I know for a fact, they kind of look down on me because they're like, oh, this nigga doing content creation. But I'm like, yo, if my next lady can't hold a camera for me, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to dim my light no more because, I'm not a computer engineer or I'm not this. Because I'm like, I know this is my gift. Somebody was on here before talking about your gift. And clearly, this is your gift. So, you know.
And I'm not going to lie, and you speaking on saying gift, right? And, you know, I sometimes go back and forth with myself, like, God, show me a way. Like, just show me what I'm here for. I know where I want to be at, but I want you to take the lead. Because there's so many people that can talk to me and say, you know, you this, and this is where you're supposed to be, and I can see you as this. When you start counting up how many people seeing that same vision, and these people don't even know each other, that's a sign right there in itself. I'm like, you know what, Lord, this is me. This is what I'm supposed to do. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was comfortable. I'm comfortable at work because I'm working from home. I'm salary. I get good money. Man, I'm doing whatever I want to do on these people's time. I ain't gonna lie, I don't work there no more, so I don't give a damn. Yeah. Whatever I want to do, I'm going to get my hair done. I'm bringing my laptop. I'm doing all this stuff on these people's time. But it's like now that I'm by myself, I'm making 100% of my money by myself.
Right.
So that right there, they're kind of like, oh, I ain't playing on people's time. This is my time. Right. But I'm also happy for that freedom that I have, because by me just being tied down to this 9 to 5, what I say, something woke me up in 2023, and I can say it now. These people reported me, like, to the HR. They reported me and tried to say that my business was a conflict of interest.
They don't.
And like, low key, like, for real, woke me up. And I'm like, but I did nothing, and my business is not a conflict of interest when it comes down to this. That right then and there, I was like, you know what, Lord, I don't think this is for me anymore.
Yeah, I got.
I was about to say,
go ahead.
The thing is, when you doing your purpose, it's aligned, right? It feels right. It feels like this is what God sent me here to do. Absolutely. You can't question it. Yeah. Everything just starts to happen. Yeah. The right people start surrounding you, and then your gift starts to elevate.
Yeah.
Once you find your purpose, everything just makes sense.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
So speaking of stepping out on faith and going up, so like I've done retail management for the longest, right? You know what I'm saying? So I don't work with a comedian for a little while as his personal videographer. Then that fell apart. You know what I'm saying? I got let go. Cool. But I had to go back to regular work. Then one day I got up and I was like, I don't want to do this. I'm like, I got fired before and I made it through with my videography. So I'm like, I'm just gonna make it work. Right. So I jumped out. I'm like, out here. We outside. We finna make it work. 3 months in, I'm like, come here, Charles. Somebody can tell these bills to stop. I kind of had to go get a regular job again, and it hurts a little bit. I felt like I'm taking a step back, but sometimes when you're in that journey, like I'm like, okay, I got to go back to this just to keep the baseline. But at the same time, like you said, once I taking them 3 months off, gave me the opportunity to be like, yo, I'm a videographer. And really mean it and really tell everybody, because the whole time I've been telling people, nobody was booking me. But now I'm getting bookings. It just wasn't consistent enough. So it's just like, okay, I got to get over the next hurdle.
Right.
But so I just commend you again for taking that leap of faith. And it's like you're living what you're telling people. And I think you are the brand that's showing people like, hey, this is, I mean what I say. So I commend you for all that.
I appreciate that. Thank you for that. I be crying. I be like, you have your ups and downs as an entrepreneur. You be like, man, thank God, man, I done made it. Bitch, I'm crying because how I'm going to pay this next week.
But I'm gonna tell you, you want to know something? You have to keep yourself around entrepreneurs.
That's so
because I was talking to a musician. I was filming him, and he was telling me every entrepreneur has the same struggle, right?
Yeah. Until
you hit it. But when you round 9 to 5, people they're like, you ain't got no check coming this week. Oh, right. They get it. They're like, hey, we just gotta budget that money, and if y'all eat noodles this week, y'all eat noodles this week.
And no, it's crazy because I'm thinking of doing the same thing. Like I'm ready to mentally, I'm almost checked out of the military because I'm ready to full-fledged be an entrepreneur. And I'm just doing this right here. Like, check kind of right now. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, I love what I do.
Yeah.
So I do commend y'all for just take that leap of faith because it's difficult just to just jump out and do it.
Yeah.
But I definitely want to pivot to something. Let's talk about Lady Boss's Beauty. Well, what inspired you to launch that?
Okay, so that came about in 2022. So before I did, I started this brand, I actually was doing hair. I hate doing hair. It's just something I picked up. I was 8, I was braiding. And then from 8, when I was braiding, I just took that in high school. I would do dudes' hair. I'm like, well, they got hair. Okay, you cute. Braid their hair. Huh?
What's it called?
Hair.
It's all teeth. How did you want me to talk about teeth?
But anyway, I was doing hair. So I stopped doing in 2021, I was like, man, I hate doing hair. Like, I just can't do this because I do my girl's hair.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I'm done. So I actually went, I had surgery, I had lipo done. So when I had lipo done, I would just pay money. I'm paying money for my aftercare because, you get surgery, boo, you got the aftercare.
Right.
So I would pay money. I'm talking about a lot of money. And I would just sit back. I'm a very visual person. When it comes down, to teach me stuff, I can learn by looking. I can learn how to drive by looking what you do.
Right.
So I'm like, then went so many times. So I'm like, shit, I like this. I can do my own. And plus, I'm in the gym. and I get this done myself. So I had that vision of like, okay, cool. I inspire a lot of women. So I'm like, I want to do this. I paid my money, invested my money into doing this, and I've been doing it since then. So that's how it started up Lady Boss's Beauty from my own brand of Boss Nicole, Boss Nicole. So that's where that came from.
So what is it exactly?
Body contouring.
Okay, what is that?
Post-op care. So that's like wood therapy. It's toning and detoxification for the body for women and men. I do cellulite treatment. I do butt enhancement, which is like the vacuum, like the therapy. Vacuum therapy. It's just a non-invasive way that girls can make their glutes bigger, but I always tell them that, it does still go hand in hand with the gym.
Right.
So it's just something that I love to do. Like, I just like to look good. I like to dress. Shoot, I like to be, not trying to sound cocky, but shit, I like to be the spotlight.
Right.
When I go out.
No, yeah. I mean, looking good. I tell my kids all the time. We got this little saying. I got 2 boys, so I say look good. My middle son say, my older son say smell good. My baby boy say feel good. Because you look good, you look good, smell good, feel good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I always tell people you got 7 seconds for your first appearance.
That's so true.
7 seconds. Yep. And after that, that's it. Like, your first impression is everything. Right. You're never gonna get that back. So you better. If I'm going to the corner store, I'm fly.
Yeah.
I'm not in pajamas and shit like Lee.
No, because people, you know what? That was good. First of all, calm down. Little boy. I'm crying. But no, I was just gonna say, like, people like, oh, why you like? So when I was like pre-COVID, when I was in the office, because a lot of people would tell me, you dress. What's the word I'm trying to say? When you dress up, you dress up for the job you want.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to corporate America. But even besides corporate America, that's just me. I just like to dress up. Because when I was a little girl, I used to always go in my mama's closet and put her heels on. And I'm like, I love heels. Man, I love to dress. I would go to work every day pre-COVID. I would dress up, makeup, everything, because this is me.
Right.
So the same thing every single day after I leave the gym, I will come home, I will get dressed, do my makeup, because I'm a brand. When I see people, I pass out my business cards, I'm giving information, I'm networking. I need to be dressed.
Right. I'm gonna give you something. Can I give you something? Because I don't know how you what you're gonna do with this, but listen, I'm gonna give you another hat. Because I see how you carry yourself and what you're saying and what you're branding and everything. And I'm just thinking back. I can see stuff with other people. I can always see it with me. But I think you could have a course or a class teaching young women how to move in rooms and carry themselves, not just the body contouring, all of that. Because like, again, your energy and how you come in, your posture, everything. I need you to lift this chair because of X, Y, and Z. Those, no, and I'm being serious.
No.
That's stuff that women and people, and there's other women that's in the spotlight like you that may not know and how to carry themselves, just how you walked in on the podcast. I think there could be some type of class, online class or something like that you could cultivate that would work for you, that would not necessarily take much if you just had somebody sit back and watch you and write, because it's second nature to you, right? Have somebody watch you do everything you do, your poise, how you hold yourself when you're sitting in the chair, all this. Some of this is a lost art form in a lot of people. And there was a boxer, a new dude named Jeff Lacey. I used to work at, car wash growing up, and I'm getting back to that. And I was like, man, when he walked, he got so much confidence. What is that? I didn't know what it was, but it's because he worked out his back, shoulders, posture, and all of this. Then I went to high school, I took ballet and all that, and you start to understand posture. Yeah. You're very cool, open, but you carry yourself so well. So I don't know if you ever decide to do so with that, but there might be something you can do so with. I'm just saying.
That's funny that you said that, right? So I've literally been sitting on this for the last 6 months. Why? Because I'm doing this by myself, and I built it. I built the foundation. I'm paying for it every month, but ain't nobody in it. I'm not selling it yet. But that's just a part right now that I just haven't circled back to. That's something I really want to do, because I feel like a lot of women could benefit from that.
Right.
But it's just building it is just like racking my mind along with everything else that I have going on right now.
You just need a team.
You need a team.
I don't have a team.
Look, you want to shake the room? Listen, everybody come here. We're a community. One way, you Tampa. I'm St. Pete, I'm Tampa, whatever. It's the same thing to me. This is the team. And sometimes you just gotta leverage the people around you. I read some book. It's like, what's the tools that's in your tool bag? Everybody, even though we're people, we're friends, or whatever, acquaintances, hey, how you doing? But we're a tool to each other. If we connect each other to something like that. So leverage your network. we here. We gonna exchange information. I'm finna follow you now. All of this. I'm a videographer. I'm a content creator. Whatever it may be. You gonna do an event. How do we leverage each other and donate some stuff? Wendy just said something to me a little while ago. He said he gonna give me a gimbal. I'm just and I mean that because when I see us, right? Yeah. I love when I see us moving in a way and when it aligns. And like you said, I didn't know you was working on that, but leverage the people that's around you. Sometimes closed mouths don't get, you said it. Closed mouths don't get it. But it's true. You know, and then some people can't come to the aid sometimes, and some people can be like, hey, let me see if this person can do it. And you leverage the people around you. So I'm telling them, you know, one way or another, you know, we got somebody that may play some music for you, you know what I'm saying? But we got fake clothing line over here. You know what I'm saying? We put all this together. Yeah. Anyways, you know, I'm done.
It's not an accident, man. God make no accidents.
That's true.
We meet people for a reason. It might be for a season, but it might be that person that need to get you to the next.
See, we need the keys, right? It might be for a season.
I'm working on my gems. Cause everybody be coming in dropping some fire gems. So I'm gonna go in the dictionary. So I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna sit different.
No, you got to sit PT.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna sit like Sam Sparks. Shout out to Sam. Sit like this. Hey, so I'm gonna switch gears real quick. If Hollywood was calling you right now, what kind of role would you want to act in a movie?
Okay, I know because I can't be that innocent person, yo.
You want some shoot 'em up, bang bang?
No,
you want to be in power.
That too. I'm like literally. Let's speak of like my favorite show right now is season 2, Beauty in Black. Y'all saw that?
Mm-hmm.
Mallory.
Okay.
I'm not mean, but I just don't take no shit.
Right. Yeah.
And then on top of that, it's just like, I mean, how can I put this without being doing too much?
I know somebody who was in that.
You know somebody who?
Javante Roberts.
What's his name on the show?
Her. She was on season 1. I don't.
Not the driver.
I don't watch it.
Oh, you don't watch it?
I don't watch it though.
But more of like I gotta be in the messy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be in the messy stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I want to be the boss. I want to be the lead. I want to be like that one that's just messy as hell.
Yeah, I can see even the days right now. I can see her like, "Fool, where Craig at?"
No way,
in the background,
no way, like seriously, I did that and that post went viral on TikTok. I saw it a couple of years ago.
I can see it.
I did.
That's so crazy. What kind of role you want to be in?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, if Lee was somebody.
Oh, quiet boy.
Huh? Quiet, yo. You. No, me. What kind of role, man? I think. So I'm gonna tell you. You want to? So this is gonna be funny. I've always like. It was this one woman I met one time, and I seen myself as like a Idris Elba, right? Like type of vibe. That's how I can. Or your boy from the what's your boy name? Morris Chestnut. When I met this woman there, here's a kicker. You know, wearing suits going to Walmart as a manager or whatever, right? I never forget, bro. We were going out on a date or something like that, and I'm suited. So I'm in the restaurant waiting on Idris Elba. You couldn't tell me I want Idris, bro. I'm in there like this. I'm putting on the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? It worked. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. That's like the vibe I'm on. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to be in gangster shit.
You just want gangster?
I can see that man.
Yeah, I want to be in like.
That's the
type of vibes I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I want to be the man getting the money, being fly, and just.
I can see that. You already got the New York twin.
That's all I need. Anything else, I'm cool. But all right. So we're gonna get into this game called This or That.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, and you just gotta spit it straight off the dome. Cool.
Cool.
All right. Photo shoot or the gym?
Yeah, that's fine. The gym, child. I'll be prepared for the photo shoot.
Okay.
So,
movie role or a big magazine cover?
I'll take the movie.
Heels or sneakers?
Heels all there.
Yeah, I already knew.
Yeah, I see. I wrote these.
Yeah.
But the thing, I collect sneakers though.
You a sneaker?
I just like to look at them.
She's like, yeah. Oh, you like?
I like to wear heels.
I'm with that.
Girl,
listen, if Shorty, if she don't wear heels or can't wear heels, ain't for me. Can't do it. Can't do it. I'm like, you better wedges at least something. No wedge. Okay. Gym playlist, R&B or trap motivational
R&B all day.
For the gym? To work out?
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. When I start out, I listen to R&B. I gotta get into my
I need
Jeezy
some gangster.
once I start I do, but it's just I'm not a real rap person. My favorite rapper is Jeezy. I ain't gonna lie. I bump Jeezy in the gym.
Bro, I can't lie.
R&B though.
I be on that rod wave in the gym about to cry.
No. I can't do it. I love Rod Wave to death, but I just can't do that.
In the gym.
That's not doing that. All right. Protein shake or cheat meal?
It depends.
On what?
What the meal is.
Yeah, I mean, you saying cheat meal, it depends on what the day it is. It's Saturday and Sunday. Fuck that protein shake.
Yeah.
I'm taking a cheat meal, but to be honest, no protein shake for real. Cause at least that'll hold me over. Like I didn't have one today, but it'll hold me over. I get me like a peanut butter paradise and I'm good for a few hours.
I got one. Confidence. It comes from the mirror, the mind, or the muscle. Which one?
The mirror.
The mirror?
Yeah. You gotta look at yourself in the mirror, talk to yourself. Motivate yourself in the morning.
I got one for you. I got to check this out. Check that. So anybody who want to lose weight, right? Y'all want to lose weight? I got a game for you. Every time you eat something, take off your shirt and eat it in the mirror. I give it to you. Yeah. What? Eat in the mirror, bro. So I bullied myself to lose weight at one point, right? I literally photoshopped a bunch of things on like you fat and put it on all my I'll have to show it to you before we leave. It was my screensaver. And I was like, I looked at myself with my shirt off. I was like, ugh. And I was like, if I looked at myself in the mirror every time I ate, I wouldn't eat the BS I be eating.
Yeah, what they say that you eat yourself.
Yeah. I eat horrible, bro.
That's because you got whatever, you got a high metabolism, little boy energy. Bro,
I eat Popeyes like every day.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. But I'm stacked though.
But are you eating chicken or are you eating more carbs? Because I mean, you got the fried grease and stuff.
Yeah, that's what
I'll tell you my order. I get a 3 wings, fries, and a strawberry Fanta.
Okay, you got to stop that grease though. Yeah, the soda too. You drinking your calories?
So I don't really drink soda for honestly. I only drink water. Like anybody know me, it's just. But if I drink my Popeyes, I'll drink the soda.
Okay.
But I go to the gym every day.
Okay. Well, I mean, you got some type of balance.
You do in the gym because you don't do legs.
I don't.
Wow, he's trying to say that, but I don't.
I don't need to do legs, and my shit is tatted.
Now black men. They say statistically we just have small calves. We'll have big like black men don't we have.
And I don't talk about you not wearing socks.
I got socks. They footage. You know what? He gonna cry in the car.
Anyway, man. Early morning gym session or late night gym session?
Oh no, early morning.
Yeah.
So you're early morning.
Yeah, I got to get my day started.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to. Because, I mean, I go to the gym. I try to make it there by 6:30 in the morning. Sometimes it don't happen, so I get there at 7. But definitely early. That late in the day, I'm already tired.
Yeah, I never could really do a gym session.
I did because I didn't have a choice. But, if it's up to me, early morning.
Yeah.
You got one?
No. I mean, I just ask you this. All right. So you glutes for the women. How important are glutes on a man to you as far as physical attraction?
Men don't give a damn.
What?
No, hear me out. When you got on the good suit, no. Hear me out, bro. I like you got the suit got to fit your waist. Glutes. That's where you get your power from. See y'all. Never mind.
I don't want to be here for this. Listen, thank you so much. We're not here today. Don't even
answer that.
The man talking about his glutes is crazy. That's insane. I've never
muscle group, bro. Like that's wild. I can't even talk about a muscle group.
So you about to go to DR? Legit about to go to DR, go to Columbia.
See, you don't do no legs. You don't do squats.
He did say that.
I don't care. Listen. I'm skinny. I'm good. I'm confident. I'm good.
Yeah, but you proportion.
Right.
Big and that kills me. I don't like that.
Big talk a little bit.
I don't like
you can't do it.
You gotta do something with your legs, baby.
You look like the dude from SpongeBob. Yeah, bro. Hey, so I always ask everybody this question. For the younger generation, for everybody who inspired to be you or to do the things that you do. Can you look into that camera right there and just give them a message? And then after that, just give out your social where they can find you.
Okay. So my whole theory is, well, my whole saying is, you know, at this time, you sit back and you think about what you want to do with your life, right? You analyze that, even if you have to write it out on a book or journal, whatever the case may be. You move forward with that plan. Don't let nobody distract you. Don't let anybody try to steer you away from what it is that God has you destined to do. And that's some of the things that I still have to continue to tell myself as well, because we all don't know what tomorrow may bring. We don't know what next month, next year bring, but you still continue to try for that goal, whatever it is that you do, and be confident about it. Own the room, stay consistent, and just own it. It's your brand. You walk every single day, whatever room you walk in, you own your brand. You dress up for your brand. And y'all can find me on social media _ BossLady Nicole. No, Boss Nicole _ damn, what the hell?
It is.
It's 3. Yeah. I think that's it. Because I'll be knowing
underscores.
It's a bunch of underscores because I think the one I tried to use was took. So
Yeah. Underscore boss lady underscore Nicole.
Nicole with a 3.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it. Sorry.
Hey, thank you so much for stopping by. It was a pleasure having you, and I'll be looking for that information so we can be on the sequel for that 2
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I'm ready.
See.
I'll do my legs. Get right.
You know what I'm saying? Before we go, just let y'all know, earthquake shake the ground. Neil Armstrong went to the moon.
Oh shit.
Anytime you see Keem Lee together, we about to shake the room.
Hey, so much. This has been an amazing episode. Thank you for stopping by. It's been a pleasure. And y'all already know we don't just talk, we shake the room. Peace.